Let's see here.
All right. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the D&D 5e Tales from the Yawning Portal. We are now on the 5th adventure for the game, Dead in Thay. Our characters are now 9th level. We are down Alex at the moment. Dead in Thay was originally, let me see here, there's an about the thing at the beginning. I just kind of wanted to read. Dead in Thay by Scott Fitzgerald Gray was originally produced in 2014 as an adventure for the D&D Encounters organized play program. At that time, it also served as something. Now, there's a play test for the rules that eventually became the 5th edition of the game. This version of the adventure has been modified for home play. Who cares? This is old school, right? 2014 is now considered freaking old school for D&D Encounters, the beginnings of 5th edition. This is the old school adventure we're playing today. So, our heroes had just finished White Plume Mountain, retrieving the artifacts, Black Razor, Wave, and Whelm, and handing them over to their respective previous owners, and been granted rewards for that, along with some of their dead and deceased characters were raised by the clerics of the Kingdom of Westmore. Celestina herself has taken most of her loot and spent it on building a new guild house for them. Shardak and Stacey, two of the raised members of the adventuring party, are taking up at the moment residence in there as teachers and educators as new recruits start to pile in because, let's face it, they're 9th level. They've gained some fame, especially recovering ancient artifacts like Black Razor, Wave, and Well. As they're resting and relaxing from a couple months off since White Plume Mountain, suddenly, as they're gathered around feasting, a messenger comes in, a black-robed messenger. And he speaks to them in a low voice. He says, "Welcome, for I bring message from Sarana. Do you wish to receive her transmission?"
Lone Hunter say, "Who is this Solana?"
"My mistress Sarana is a very powerful matron, the Thay and Wizards. Do you wish to receive her transmission?"
We would.
In which case, he'll pull out from a sack a big black rug and lay it down on the floor, and then bow politely and move to the side. As he does such, appearing on the rug that he laid out is a ghostly, white, opaque figure of a middle-aged woman dressed in, well, apparently white, because the whole thing is just white and ghostly. And
darn R2D2.
yes, Tony Pittman speaks. "I am Sarana," she says. "It was I who have requested you to come to Thay. Many red wizards chafe under the rule of Zastan, the great Lich King of Thay. Once there was a land of learning and power. Now death showers, while the Lich Lord ignores all concerns. Other than his quest to become a king. If he had plans here, if his mad plans are left to run their course, none will be left alive here to worship. I give to you this rug, which is a magic gatehouse that will teleport you to the area where I work, in this gatehouse. The Doom Vault, the heart of the Lich Lord's domain. Sleep beneath the Thay Mount, whatever that is. Doom Vault is a secret laboratory and containing structure beneath which lies a hidden storehouse where the phylactery of Sastam's elite liches are held. There, the Lich Lord's power can be broken with your aid. Offer you an opportunity to take the fight to the Lich Lord. Offer you the chance to help me see that Sastam's power is broken. The phylactery vault is where you can make that happen. And that's what's written on there. Now I will continue. As you may have heard, rumors from the far western realms of the desert, the lands of Alizaria. The ancient gods, eternity and oblivion, have arisen. Liches and mummies of time forgotten. They are spreading their power across the land. You know that they will come eventually to this land as well. The only way to stop them is to destroy their phylacteries, which are hidden here in the Doom Vault. Since I am a trusted member of the Red Wizards, I operate one of the teleportation circles here, and I can get you into the Doom Vault, where you can search out the secret phylactery vault and destroy the phylacteries before their evil spreads across the land and disrupts even your kingdom of Westmark. Will you great heroes take up this noble quest?
Lone Hunter wants to do an insight check or to see if she's telling the complete truth.
Doesn't make sense. Strange shadowy person comes in, drops down a rug, and suddenly a ghostly figure starts telling you to, hey, jump on this rug and go kill a witch. Could be something shady about that.
Yeah. That's 16.
You get that she is sincerely pleading for help.
Okay. But I don't get that she's telling the complete truth.
No, you don't see any deception in that at all. No,
Okay. All right. So Lone Hunter will definitely position himself mentally in a positive vent to help her.
I see that you have begun an adventuring guild, but your furnishings seem threadbare, and your equipment, as you're looking around the room from the area, your equipment seems sparse at best. There are riches, great riches within the Doom Vault that can help aid in your outfitting of this place.
And Lone Hunter will ask her, you did say there's a lich or two?
I believe she said there were many witches.
Yes, there is the great Zastan, the leader of this organization, and he has several other liches. I'm afraid that if I goes any farther up in the ranks, undead status will wait for me as well. It's not something that I wish for at all. However, the liches don't necessarily stay in the Doom Vault. The chances of you running into them, I hope, are freaking slim. I haven't ran through every room, but it was like, oh, there's a lich in here. Fuck, you're dead. I'm just letting you know.
Well,
that's
that's
how it is.
I mean, that's kind of why he's asking.
Kinda.
Is does he want to actually risk his life with no chance at all for survival, because in his mind, then that's not risking, that's committing suicide.
What help can you give?
Well, as a wizard operating in the gatehouse of teleportation circles, I can help to get you into the Doom Vault itself and guide you through there periodically throughout the Doom Vault. You will find communication stones that will help you, that will allow you to communicate with me from inside the vault, and I can help direct you that way. But I cannot go in with you. I must maintain at my station here, operating the teleportation circles, or the liches will notice that there is something up.
Do you have any maps or unique information about this Doom of Vault of Doom, or whatever you called it?
Well, yes, I have information about the Doom Vault itself. It was believed to be a myth and a legend. Originally, it was built by Kazet Ghoul, one of the red lizards who spent his life studying the deadliest dungeons in the world and planned it. He designed the Doom Vault to attract adventurers such as yourself. And if they were slain in the Doom Vault, then their spirits would be trapped within there, and that would fuel some of the magical powers that just red wizards make. It was recently rediscovered.
Lovely.
It has become hostile to outsiders.
Hostile? In what way?
As the Lich took over, people were anyone not following the Lich's rule were slain, and so people stopped venturing into the land looking for it. And so it has lain fairly dormant, except for the Liches and their use into it. That's why they have secured their phylacteries deep within the Doom Vault. It is sectioned off into various zones that you cannot get through merely for walking. You must use the teleportation circles inside the zones itself to maneuver throughout the various areas of the Doom Vault. The gates therein must be disrupted. And after several of them, a certain amount are disrupted, then they can be used to send you to the phylactery.
All right.
Well, we certainly need money to get this adventuring guild up and running, and
Lone Hunter.
The work could do with a few adventures.
Lone Hunter will pick up his bow, his equipment, be putting it together, strapping Shatter's spike on, and just double checking. And all the time while he's doing this, he'll be muttering, "Do you want to live forever or die gloriously?"
We've already recovered 3 artifacts. Why not destroy a lich?
Sounds like fun, right?
He says, you want the academy to have renown?
Of course.
Well, I think if we can get a reputation of being able to deal with even a lich, it should prove our knowledge and skills worthy of payment for study.
Indeed.
If not, then they should have a beautiful plaque mounted on the side of the academy of our sacrifice to save the world.
Or they could line the walls with mattresses and call it a home for lunatics.
Yes, great. My people, my tribe will go down in his history.
I grab my equipment and get ready to go.
Yeah, and I'm not too crazy about the thought of going to Thay. However, humanoid races are like not uncommon in Thay.
I must also warn you, the Doom Vault is home to many laboratories from some of my fellow Red Wizards who are working on spells, potions, and even combining monstrosities in order to build monstrous armies to take over the world. It is no easy walk in the park to navigate through.
Lone Hunter will ask one last
When is
question.
anything ever a walk in the park?
Park walking?
And the question being, why are you rebelling against your fellow wizards?
Do not mistake me. I am a firm patron of the Red Wizards. It is not necessarily the wizards that I am betraying, but our undead overlord minions. Minions. Our undead overlords. The liches that rule over us, that will take us all into oblivion if we continue to follow them. It is the undead. I wish to maintain the life and prosperity of Thay, not necessarily the decay or everlasting death that the liches will lead us towards.
You are a true scholar of Arcana. Maybe you could come teach here.
Perhaps one day, but at the moment, my duties to my homeland are my chiefest concern.
Lone Hunter will walk over to the ghostly figure and the black carpet that was presented. And step on it and wave to the others.
I'll grab my gear and all my weapons and finish my tankard of ale and go join Lone Hunter on this rug.
And he'll say, waving at them, "Come or stay, whatever you like."
I join them on the carpet.
And as you all stand on the carpet, immediately you are transported away from this area. And then when you have stripped, the ghostly or the dark shadowy figure steps back into the light in the center of the room, rolls up the carpet, and walks away into the night. You all find yourselves in a large fortress, and at your feet is a glittering white circle filled with bits of quartz and other glittering minerals at your feet. Periodically throughout this great hall of the fortress you find yourself in, you see other circles built similarly. It is a great hall of teleportation circles, and standing by it is the now fully human figure, fully, no longer a ghostly image of Serana. And she's like, thank you very much for coming. If any other members of your organization wish to join later, my counterpart that I sent there will be informed. He is quite knowledgeable about these things and will roll the black carpet out for them to bring them here for you as well. And if you wish, I can send you back to your domicile for rest later. For it is not safe for you to be in this hall. The witches watch and patrol this often. However, there are many comings and goings as long as you step out of the circle, and then I'll lead you to another, and I'll activate it to teleport you somewhere else. They won't really be any wiser. Consider it like passengers through an airport. There are always a lot of them. As long as you do nothing.
Lone Hunter will ask, what's an airport?
What's an airport? I keep forgetting you people are not as magically adept as we Thayans.
We were fighting these witches factories, and if we find any other members of the Red Order, we will try to knock them unconscious. They're not to blame for this.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do not wish any ill to befall my fellow Red Wizards, but at the moment, they're all under the swoon of Zastan until he is destroyed eventually. And then they are not to be trusted at all.
Then, with that said,
that's kill
why
the Great Lich King simply to destroy his phylactery? Because I'm just letting you know, they like, here's that stamp. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna TPK these motherfuckers. I do it too.
But Lone Hunter will ask her with that statement about don't trust the other Red Wizards. Will ask her, why should we trust you?
I suppose you shouldn't. Trust is earned, not given. So far, I have treated you well. Search, you know me to be the things I say to be true. If you ask your scholars, if Bozak were here, he'd be like, "Yeah, I know these old stories. Yeah, that's what happened." But he's not.
Shall we be off?
By all means, you may cut me down where I stand.
Oh, let's see here.
Now, there are several points into the Doom Vault that I can send you. We must not tarry here long, so do not take long to make your decision. But I can send you to either the Abyssal Prisons, the Blood Pens, the Master's Domain, the Far Realm Cysts, okay, Forests of Slaughter, Ooze Grottos, or the Predator Pools. Yeah, those are your
none.
None
sound advertised. None of them do.
Love these names.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. None of them are very inviting sounding.
No, none at all.
You end up in this bitch.
Hell no.
Can I go to the Sparkling River?
They do like the Land of Chocolate or something?
I'm sorry, but apparently liches just don't care much for chocolate. They're much more famous slaughtering pens.
Well, they are evil.
Yes. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying that my organization is a good Care Bear organization. I just want them to be more about living than everlasting death.
Well, it's at least a compromise with the Red Wizards. I don't know. Where do you guys want to go? Fuck.
Well, the ooze thing you said.
Ooze Grottos.
That's probably not where we want to go first, because The crowd armor, right?
Well, where did you want to go first? Like, what was it? The Deadly Hallows or something?
The Abyssal Prisons, the Blood Pens, Master's Domain, Far Realm Cysts, Forest of Slaughter, Ooze Grottos, or Predator Pools. I think that
Sounds less.
Well, can you tell us about the
It sounds worse the second time.
I can't tell you
What
anything.
can you tell us about the
that far. It doesn't say she has any foreknowledge of stuff like that yet. What's that green? Shitty choice. How about the Candy Corn Falls? Can we go there?
So the Abyssal Prisons, what are they?
Huh?
What the Abyssal Prisons? What are they?
Prisons of the Abyss. I'm assuming by the name we have probably a menagerie of kept demons and fiends. Guessing. I haven't read that far ahead yet.
Yeah.
For our armies, our monstrous armies to take over the world. That's probably what we hold there. Fiends and such like that. That we hold in our menagerie to help take over the world. The Ooze Grottos, I'm assuming we keep various sundry oozes. Working on ooze-related spells and abilities.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm already depressed, Michael. This isn't helping.
Perhaps the Slaughter Forest.
Yeah, the Slaughter Forest type of straightforward, like.
Far Realm Cysts, I don't know, authors and shit.
Well, if you get rid of the S, it is the Laughter Forest.
Hey, the Forest of Laughter with an S. Or the Master's Domain. Who knows what that would be?
Oh, Zastam's bedroom?
Possible. Like you see it go to that area, open to that area, and it'd be like, yo, dude, there's the lich right there. Like, oh, okay.
Well,
we are here to serve you.
The Master's Domain might be our best bet if we want to fight this flag tree, but we also might have to fight him if we go there.
Oh, by the way, I'm chaotic neutral now after wielding Black Razor.
The Abyssal Prisons is Area 1, if that helps.
Well, sure. Numerical order kind of at least gives an idea of... I'd be okay with that.
Sure, let's go to the Abyssal Prisons.
This will be easy to remember where to resume when we die.
Demons.
Is it Area 33 is Master's Domain. I'm at 33, and it's not a lich.
Should we go Abyssal Prison?
Abyssal Prisons?
I would say so.
All right.
Let's go
over
kill
to the teleportation circle and begs you to stand in it.
I stand in it.
No.
Lone Hunter will stand there in it, but what he'll do is
we're on board flight 616 to
he'll take his bow off and have an arrow ready just in case.
Yep. Shoot out, sort of out.
Okay.
Ready to kill stuff.
Okie dokie, doggy doggy. Just give me 1 second here. Looking at it. Okay. You appear. in a rectangular 20 by 50 room. On the left side, you appear in the top northeast corner of the room. And in the middle of the western wall, there is a 15-foot exit. A 15-foot wide exit going upstairs. Or maybe downstairs. I think that's downstairs, actually. Descending stairs. There are no other visible exits from this room. And the description is scorched and shattered plaster shows signs of frescoes that once covered the walls here. Half dozen.
Oh, by the way, you might want to stay within 10 feet of me. I took away my paladin for my negative levels, so I have aura protection, which means you get a bonus to saving throws based on my charisma.
Is it 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, but that makes us kind of tight.
Yeah.
Let
me finish reading. A half dozen ruined chandeliers hanging from the cracked ceiling. In the northeast corner is a black gate, and that is where you come out of. It's the black gate. You also see a female, quite pale, a female human, quite pale, with a slightly reddened eyes. Walks up to you. Just behind her and to her left is a decaying, gray-skinned, possibly human warrior, but he is no longer human. He reeks of death about him. And 4 shambling humans are just kind of filling around near the exit. And the female, and the very pale, red-eyed female human lady steps up to you and says, "Halt! Who goes in? And under whose orders do you enter the abyssal pens?" And as she speaks, you can see that her teeth are, she's got fangs.
Lone Hunter will go and cast Hunter's Mark on her as a bonus action, and with his bow already ready, he is going to go ahead and give her a couple shots.
I'll give it as a surprise round.
Go for it. I'd like to, at the same time, I'd like to just cast a fireball. Not fireball. That's stupid.
I'm going to give the surprise round. Everybody else will be rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
19 on the dice roll, so
pretty sure that'll hit. I'm looking it up at the moment, but pretty sure that'll hit.
And the second one will probably miss because it was a 4 on the dice roll with +7, so that'd be an 11.
No, an 11 will miss.
And the third one will be a 13.
That will miss as well.
Okay, so there's 3.
Everybody else is kind of surprised, but Lone Hunter, not being able to be surprised, is obviously not.
And there we go. Here we go. Do I get sneak attack damage on this?
Whoa, you're not a thief. What do you mean sneak attack?
Yes, I am.
You took a level 3?
Yes, I did.
No, surprise doesn't necessarily give you advantage, and let's say you don't have an ally within 5 feet of her at the moment.
All right, I'll go for it. Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
And that will be, let's see here. For the arrow, it is 7 points of damage, and for the hunter's mark, it's 5, so 12 points total.
Okay. 12 points total, and it is a magical bow, correct?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Let me see if that even matters. I'm not sure if it does.
But the hunter's mark damage is.
All right. Yeah, it does matter. Okay.
And Poontik's initiative is 11.
All right. Poontik with an 11.
Oh, yeah, initiative. Let's see here.
17 is 16.
16 for Celestina.
And Lone Hunter is a 21.
Lone Hunter with a 21. Now, let me see what theirs are. I want to roll 3. We have 3 separate types of creatures in here. Oh, wow. Doesn't she suck? What's the dex mod? Not that it matters. There. Oh, wow. He's going pretty quick. Oh, very next page. Isn't that handy dandy? Hey! Same as you. I'm giving you the title on that one, though, Lone Hunter.
All right.
And then I'm going to do the zombie. Well, I'll roll it. I was going to do them last, but we'll see. Oh, wow. That does stretch everything out a little bit. I didn't even give her a name. Lone Hunter, what would you like to do? It is now your turn. Nobody is surprised.
All right. My turn. I will go ahead and try to hit her twice more.
All right.
All right. That will be a 12.
That will miss.
And that will be a 19.
That will definitely hit.
All right. And she'll take... Now, do I have advantage on her?
No, still no advantage.
Okay.
She's looking right at you.
All right. Well, I don't care if she's looking at me. That will be 10 for the arrow damage and 6 for the hunter's mark, so 16 total.
All right. After you, the warrior standing beside her.
Well,
that's where
he wanted to, Lone Hunter would move off to give to spread us out.
Okay.
So he'll go ahead and he'll move over, we'll say to the right, say 15 feet. He's not going to use his full movement, but that way there's kind of spread on out, and maybe since we're kind of clumped together, they're coming through.
Okay. He's got decent speed. Once this attack makes 2 long sword attacks or 2 long bow attacks if it uses. I think it is. It's going to use 1 of each. All right. So, the armored warrior, the dead armored warrior, who was standing a little bit behind her, just, like back behind her shoulder, as her guard.
Yep.
Rush out and draw his longsword, and then come bringing it down upon you, Lone Hunter.
Alrighty.
And clank it completely up against the ceiling. Well, the ceiling's kind of tall. He'll drop it. He's pulling it out and he's flinging. Crap! It drops his sword. Then he reaches out and tries to grab you by the throat with his hand. Oh, and that one's going to hit.
All right.
And let me see. I got to read. Sorry, I really should have looked up these things. Hit 1d6 plus 2 necrotic damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw, if you would, please.
All right. Okay, and my mod to that is a +1. So that will be unnatural 20.
All right. You will take 3 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is not reduced, as you can feel your life force slightly seeking out as he grabs and touches your skin.
All right.
You there. Just slightly. It's only 3 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is not lowered.
Okay.
Celestina, what would you like to do?
Is he a? Is he? Oh,
Huh?
no, I was just going to ask Mike if he was an aberration.
He is not an aberration.
Okay, because that made a difference on my saving throws because I get advantage on it. That's all.
All right.
Charging into the women and hitting as hard as I can with my sword.
All right, roll it.
That is a 19 for the first attack. Hit.
That 19 will hit her.
For 9 damage. And second attack.
That is a magical sword, or is it not?
What?
Is that a magical sword or not?
No.
Okay.
And an 8 to hit for the second attack.
An 8? An 8
Yeah.
will miss.
Yeah.
Miss, I think everything but maybe an ogre. Anything else for you? You charge in the melee with the lady?
No,
your sword.
that's it.
Boontick. Oh, no, my bad. Sorry. The other things. And then Boontick. Let me find their spot. Where are they? And they're so horrible creatures. I don't even know why they put these things in there. Actually, I do know why. Minions as something else to, Oh, that's right. There was something else. I should roll it initiative as well. Oh, wow. I know when it goes. If it decides to go. Too far. Beholder zombie. Oh, there we go. 2 on Celestina. Two will run up to Celestina and punch at you, Celestina, banging off your armor. One of them will mosey barely up to Boontick and punch at you, Boontick, and you easily, nimbly dash to the side. And another one will walk over to you as well, Lone Hunter, and punch at you. And just, be completely useless in all their actions. There's now 2 on you, Celestina. One of these, eat your brain.
I want my brain where it is. Thank you.
Okay, Dungeon Master?
Yes.
When this thing comes shambling in towards me,
yes,
with my glaive and my bugbear reach,
yes,
basically I'm covering a circle that's 35 feet in diameter.
Well, let's just say it started off within that circle.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 35-foot diameter is almost the entire room.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to take that...
attack of opportunity for my polearm master?
Yeah, you may take that.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know, is I want to deliver that one. I may as well just deliver it to the one that came after me.
Yeah.
14.
A 14 will hit.
Oh. Okay, where the heck did that go? There it is. And that wasn't it, was it? No. There.
You can pretty much fight any creature in this room with just standing there. Like, woo!
I did 20 points of glaive damage.
Damn! You slice this thing nearly in half. Like its torso's cleaved in twain, and its right side of its arm and its chest just falls off down to half of its leg. It is barely tottering. And that's just on the
Attack of opportunity.
It is now your turn.
I am going to use my bonus attack. Oh, sorry.
The half
Yeah,
of the
yeah. To sweep to fucking for flavor, I'm gonna trip it, but in actuality, I'm not gonna waste a dice. But that's what I'm doing. I'm like sweeping its legs out. My intent is to slam it down on the ground. And I rolled a natural 20. So 6 plus 15 is 21 points of damage.
Yeah. You whack its legs off completely, and it falls to the ground in a hump of shamblingness.
Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I swing the haft around and I swing its legs out and I realize like just the way it crumples that it is dead. So I'll do a full fucking circle around, making like everybody in the room duck. And I chop one of the ones that's on Celestina.
All right.
Okay. And that actually might be a miss. 3 plus 4 is 7.
That is a miss.
That's what I thought. Okay, so I'll take my... Pardon me? Well, I'll take my second attack on it, though.
Yeah.
4 plus 4... Oh, wait, I'm rolling a die 4! Can I roll that attack again?
Yes, you may.
Really?
Okay, yes, I was rolling a die 4 for my attacks after that damage. I got so excited.
Hey, at least you rolled a 4, right?
Okay. Okay. So then, my attack, I rolled a 15.
That'll hit.
And a 19.
You're trying to hit one of the shambling things or the...
One of the shambling things. I want to just eradicate those because they were sent in like... Get them, my minions. And I want to be like, whatever. Just fucking swat them away, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I did hit both times then.
Okay, well, just roll your damage for the first one first.
Okay.
Or the first attack. Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, I will. As soon as I find my die 10. 10 plus 15 is 25.
There you go. You lop its head off.
Okay. And then I'll attack the other one on Celestina then, which was a 19.
19 damage?
No, to hit.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
So, 7 plus 15 is 22.
Whack, whack. As you drop them both to the floor. Oh, shit. That's interesting. And they both fall and crumple to the floor. Then.
And I am done.
It is back to Mistress Malice. They didn't give her a name, but I figured she should have one.
Yep.
That's awesome.
You fools! You will die! Oh, same thing. Okay. And Mistress Malice will reach out to you, Celestina. Oh, and she will grab you by the throat and pull you close with a 22 to hit you. Is that okay?
That's okay.
All right. And she pulls you. She grabs you by the throat with her just subhuman strength. She's actually not a very small lithe lady. And she pulls you with subhuman strength. directly to you, and she bites down into your armor, blunting a fang on it. Lone Hunter.
Not again.
Yes.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and he's going to take a shot at this female with the red eyes. Now, is she a humanoid? I forgot to ask that.
She is technically not a humanoid.
Okay.
It sounds like to me she's a vampire, so she's probably classed as undead.
Well, no, it's just for my damage.
Yeah, I know.
Type thing.
Now,
But,
justify, you do have the undead warrior and the shambling thing like in melee with you. Normally that would be disadvantaged, but I think you have something that cancels that out, right?
Yeah, close quarters fighting.
Okay. Just wanted to check.
Yeah, but what I'm going to do is take one shot at her, and I'm going to take one shot at the armored warrior.
All right.
And the one at her is a 23.
Yeah, that will definitely hit her.
And the one at him is all of a 9.
That will miss him.
And let's see here. And I get my sneak attack now, right?
You do have an ally within 5 feet of her. Yes, you do.
All right. So I get 5 points from the arrow. And I get 4 points from the hunter's mark. 5, 4, 9, and 6 points of sneak attack damage.
Arrow slings right into her shoulder. Math is hard.
And that's, well, it's 5, 9, 6, 15 points. But I broke it down separately so you could track it the way you might have to. That's the reason.
That's why I was like, math is hard. A lot of math on in my head right there. I mean, going to stay in melee with them, I'm assuming?
Well, yeah, I'm going to stay in that area that I have. I may take a 5-foot step. But that's about it. I'll take a 5-foot step, just along some place where it kind of moves me, but doesn't take me out of his attack range.
No provoking.
Yep.
Huh. That's weird. There's a purple worm. Oh. Oh. Makes you wonder. I bet that's what it is. That's why I'm not seeing it. Okay. And the armored warrior will reach down and pick up his sword and bring it down upon you. Oh, this one will hit.
Okay.
Lone Hunter for probably not a whole lot of damage.
Any damage is a lot.
5 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And then he'll reach his hand out to once again touch you. Oh, shit. 19.
Oh, that.
He's laying into you, Lone Hunter.
Say what?
For 3 points of necrotic damage and give me another Constitution saving throw. As he reaches in and puts his hand on your face. You can feel light pulse everywhere from you.
All right. That's 18 on the die and Constitutional 1, so 19.
Your hit point maximum is not reduced by that amount.
That son of a bitch. I'm going to have to get him.
Yeah.
Somehow.
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 There are 2 shambling things lying at your feet, and the lady who has you by the throat, pulling you closer to her. You can feel her cold breath on your neck.
Can I stab her again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do that then.
Okay.
That is a 20.
That will hit.
5 damage.
Hey.
And again, that is a 12.
20, what? Something. Yeah, her AC is 15. Oh, 12?
Ah.
You missed.
Okay, I'm missing.
Anything else for you?
No.
Alright. The one shambling thing that is left will reach out to try to punch Lone Hunter again. Oh, shit. It's 14 on the die. What is there? Plus to hit? I don't think it's plus 4. Plus 3, 17. 17. Is that armor class including your shield? 18. And then, surprise, surprise, one of the shambling things that is lying on the ground that was just hacked to pieces
Get back up.
gets back up and reaches out at you again, Celestina. And clumsily bashes at your kneecap because he's had his leg cut off or something. But he rises from death again and punches at you. Raw. Uselessly. And that would be their turn. Back up the Poontick.
Well, I know what I want to do, but so fuck it. I'm just gonna do what I want to do.
Alright.
The shambler that just got up, I'm gonna clobber him first.
You want to use the...
No, I'll just use a normal attack right now.
Okay.
Ooh, not very good, but it hit 9.
Yes.
For 21 points of damage.
It is now at negative 20 hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the shambler on our Goliath buddy Lone Hunter.
Alright.
Ooh, that's a good roll. 23 for armor class or to attack.
Yeah, that will hit as well.
8 plus 15 is 23 points of damage.
You lop its little headsy off.
Okay, and that's 2 attacks, and I made a creature down to 0, so I get a bonus attack, which I'm going to do on the warrior, undead warrior guy who's attacking Lone Hunter, and try to free up Lone Hunter's.
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking here. I want to see if there is a maneuver I have that I might want to do. A battle master maneuver. Okay, let's see. No. No, there's no point in me tripping him right now.
Do you have Commander Strike?
I already used my... Yeah, I can't. I just can't. Trust me, I can't. It's too late. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to do another. Does 13 hit that guy?
Oh, just misses.
Okay, so his armor deflects it, and that's really it, and I'm done for now.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much.
Alright. She has you by her throat and then reaches down to bite you again, Celestina. Uselessly. And she uses her other free hand to judo chop you in the back of the head. And also misses horribly. Not horribly, but still. 19
You're not
total.
very good at this, are you?
drink your blood.
Yeah. What else is new?
Heard that one before. Lone Hunter.
Lone Hunter will do the same attacks. One at the one that he has the hunter's mark on the female, and one on this piece of armor that keeps wanting to suck.
Armored warrior.
That kind of wants to suck the life out of me. So on the let's see here, that's a 24 for her, and that, damn, I can't hit him for love or money. That's all of a 9.
He's the badass of the bunch, just FYI, apparently.
Well,
looking at the stats, but he's...
And there we go. And she'll take, let's see here. That's 5 points from the arrow. That's 1 point of sneak attack and 5 points of hunter's mark. So 5, 6, 11 points.
11 total. All right.
And
you're not moving, at least not moving out of his.
No, not moving out. Just kind of, working around that 5, taking a 5 or 10 foot movement area, staying within his, not giving him an attack of opportunity, but trying to get a better angle.
Yeah, it's kind of bobbing and weaving.
Yeah, on either him or her.
And then he will bring his sword down and try to slam it directly into your chest for a 15 to hit as you nimbly dodge out of the way. Then he reaches and tries to claws at your face again. But you're nimbly dodging. You're aware of his powerful attacks and will not succumb to it.
Wow. Good. Lucky.
Celestina, it is your turn.
This time. First attack. 25.
Yeah, that will definitely hit her.
For 3 damage.
Okay.
And again. 19.
That will hit as well.
19 for the second attack.
Yeah, that will hit. What's the damage?
6.
You foolish mortal. You cannot come against the power of Mistress Smack. I will drink you dry. In the interim, though, it's its turn. Poontik,
Okay.
you're up.
Poontik is gonna use the bonus action to sweep with the haft. I'm gonna do a trip attack on this undead soldier. And there's not going to be Great Weapon Master on this. I'll just attack him normal. Because I'm having a hard time hitting him.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. See, like that. 15?
That will hit.
Oh, yay. Okay. Plus 4. 10 points of damage, and he has to roll, what is it, a strength save to be tripped?
Oh, okay. Oh, that motherfucker falls flat on his face.
Okay, now I'm going to Great Weapon Master, and I'm going to do my full attacks. I rolled a critical on my first attack.
Oh, wow.
And I rolled a critical on my second!
Holy crap.
Don't have a heart attack there, Ryan. Rolling.
So this
With advantage, I rolled a 16, a 20, and then an 8 and a 20. So, Wow, that's pretty cool.
Damn.
I'm running for a second.
$27 for my first attack.
Just 7?
27.
Oh, okay. Well,
And 31 on my second attack.
so 31 plus 27 is 58 points of damage.
Plus whatever I did on that bonus attack, too.
Yeah. Well, he had 45 hit points total. Max. So.
Whew.
So you slammed just into that guy and just, oh my god. Two mighty slams.
I just trip him down flat on his back and I just mince him like an Asian, like a fucking Asian chef just chopping up vegetables.
Then it is her time. Mistress Mouse will pull you closer for breath. You can smell the decayed and dried blood on her lips as she bites down upon you,
Oh,
failing miserably again, Celestina, attempting to punch you in the back of the head, but your armor is just too powerful. And then Poontit. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Suddenly appearing in your face is this small little 1 foot style, like imp type demon.
Awesome.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Give me a wisdom saving throw if you would, please.
Okay.
damn.
I don't. Okay, let's see here. I don't think I'm going to be very good at that. Okay. 10 wisdom plus 0 save. Okay, here we go. I rolled a 7. However, at 9th level, I just got Indomitable.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll use it.
It allows you to reroll a save?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I rolled a 3. Indomitable's useless. I don't think it's ever worked for me.
I have not ever played a 9th level warrior.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
Oh, yeah. Well, must be pretty close because she grabbed you.
He ran up to her, but yeah, I'll say it was within 10 feet.
Okay, so what did I roll first there?
You
6.
You get plus 4.
Okay, so 10. It wasn't very good.
10 is enough.
Yay!
You are no longer. You were almost frightened. You were. Fuck! What the hell is this thing?
Okay, so then technically, because that was my first roll, was a 6.
You did not use your Indomitable.
Okay, thanks. That's what I want to know.
Alright.
Wow. Good. Stupid little imp.
Excuse me about it.
Lone Hunter.
All right. Lone Hunter will does he see this little creature on Poontit?
Yes.
All right. And I still have this armored beast thing.
Oh, he got diced by Poontit.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Then
The only two enemies left in the room are the just now appearing little small demon in front of Poontit's face going boogity, boogity, and Mistress Mouse.
okay, I'm going to take a shot at the beast in front of Poontit's face, and one at the female with the red eyes. So let's see here.
Don't shoot at my face! Don't shoot at my face! My mom said I'm not supposed to put arrows in my eyes.
At the mistress is a 13.
That will miss the mistress.
Okay, and at the creature, oh, that's a good one. That's a 24.
That will hit the creature.
All right, there's 2 more arrows down, and the creature will get ooh, that's good damage. 10 points from the arrow, and 4 points of sneak attack.
The arrow just slugs into him, and he flies to the air and bap up against the wall somewhere, and then clatters to the ground with the arrow sticking out of him.
All right.
You can see a black smear on the wall where he goes down.
Then Lone Hunter, how far is he from Lone Hunter?
Whom?
The little beast that I shot.
Let's say 20, 25 feet.
Okay. And I don't have anything that's within melee range of me, right?
No, you do not.
Okay. I'm going to move over to the beast I just shot.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to be, for the most part, going to be able to do or want to do, because the other, it happened. What I'm going to do is going to happen next round.
Okie dokie, doggy there. Celestina, it is now your turn.
I say, if you surrender now, we might want you live.
I'll drain you. I feel just as vibrant as I did at the beginning of this fight. And truthfully, she pretty much does.
I hit her. I hit her with stars all the time. That is a 23.
A 23 will hit her.
That is an 8 damage. And the second attack. That is a 20.
That will hit her as well.
That is a 5 damage.
All right. Anything else for you?
No?
Each time you slash into her, you feel like you're getting a good swing, but somehow her flesh just doesn't quite seem as supple and pliant as normal human flesh. It is as hard as steel.
It's 3-on.
Crack.
It's 3-1. It was 1-on. It was 1-on-1 before. Like, you're not gonna survive this.
Very similar, yeah. Doesn't quite seem to be as badass as that other guy you had so much difficulty with, but similar. Very similar to that thing. And Punjik, you're up.
Although this thing is a real pest in my face.
It's dead.
Oh, it is dead? Oh, okay. Then the chick that has Celestina?
Yes.
I want to knock her feet out from underneath her.
Okay.
And again, I'll just attack normal with the haft.
Right.
I'm going to go to my different app. Very high. I rolled like 26.
Yeah, that will definitely hit her. And a strength saving throw. Oh, she's going to fail.
$12 points of damage she takes from that. And she has to make her strength save.
And she fails and falls to the ground.
Great weapon, master! Chop, chop! Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Ooh, that's with advantage. I rolled a 9 and a 4.
Oh.
Okay, I'll roll for my second attack here.
Make sure you're rolling a d20 on that, not a d10.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And then this time I rolled 2 18s, so 22.
Yeah, that will hit.
Not very good. 1 plus 15 is 16 points of damage.
Hey.
So I'm a little disappointed with that. So I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Oh.
I rolled a crit. And I rolled a 21 for my second attack. So here's a crit.
Yeah, so both of those are hits. Obviously.
29 for the crit.
Jesus Christ.
and 18 for the non-crit.
Let me sit here reading.
So that's not bad. Hit her 4 out of 5 times.
I don't think. Huh. I know I keep saying, I suppose it doesn't. Let's just say you lop her head off as well then. As it rolls to the body and she doesn't turn to mist and find a coffin or anything. Because she was only a vampire spawn, not a vampire.
Ah.
So she still only took half damage from non-magical attacks and regenerated 10 hit points around. So she was doing okay. she was doing okay.
Well, it's like I was hitting her doing nothing, and she was not able to hit me. So.
Plus 6 to hit, all she needed was a 16 or better, but she did not manage to get a 16 or better. Except for the first one to actually grapple.
Yeah.
The room is now cleansed of enemies.
Yep. I suggest that we find somewhere to hide these bodies. It's best that we keep our presence here a secret as long as possible.
Lone Hunter will want to go and try to recover as many arrows as he can from what he shot.
Oh, and I want to with the bodies.
Right. Looting the bodies. Right on there. You find nothing. They are undead creatures, generally not paid well. Although vampires sometimes do keep.
This is WA2NAS Mobile.
Wow.
Don't forget anything.
There's no other treasure in the room, though. You don't find any coins or anything on them.
Nothing. Okay.
Now, what about the creature that was touching me and sucking my life away? What type of armor? Or is he still there, or did he dissipate?
He is still there. He did not dissipate. He is quite solid.
Okay.
As is the zombies. The zombies had no weapons. They were just punching at you.
Okay. What type of armor did he have?
About to look. I'm sure it says. It looks like some scale just from the picture. It is a white.
Okay.
Studded leather. My bad.
Studded leather.
Studded leather.
Right. So let's find somewhere to hide these bodies because we should probably mute our presence here as much as possible.
And this the vampire spawn. What type of clothing did she have on?
Robes. Red robes.
Red robes. Lone Hunter say, take that red robe off her. It may come in handy. Put it in one of our backpacks. Did she have? Did she have any pouches or anything?
No.
What about her weapons?
She had no weapons.
Okay. All right.
She must be one of the wizards that was recently converted.
Well,
indeed.
Does she have any signet rings or anything that might mark her?
Yes. Let's say she has this not a ring, but she has I won't say a tattoo, but a scar. see if I can give anything in here that would let you know. She has a cut on her neck, a scar of a certain symbol.
Celestina, do you know what this mark means? Do you know the secret behind this rune?
What
I do
would
not.
that be?
And how many arrows did Lone Hunter was he able to recover?
All but one.
All but one? Okay. So I'll scratch those and all that. So I got 10 back out of the 11, which that's good. And can he cut the ears off the creature that he killed last, that little one?
The little NPC that is actually a quality.
Yeah. He'll want to cut the ears off of that for a trophy, because this is the first time he's running into one, and that he was able to kill.
So, do you recognize the symbol on the vampire spawn's neck?
Oh wow!
You're saying "wow" a lot. That's scary.
Okay, yeah. All right. There's just a lot to this. I was just liking what I read. You can gain all of your arrows but one.
Okay.
There's the eye that's not it's like cut into a scar into her neck. Coming from down the stairs, you can hear, now that there's no more battle or anything going on, the stairs that exit the room, you can hear screeching, almost bird-like screeching, and screams. What are you looking up, Rowan?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. What? What did you ask me?
Just what are you looking up? You sound like you're looking up something.
Do you know what? I was actually gonna send the YouTube link to view.
Oh, okay.
To someone.
Okay.
So, do you recognize the symbol then?
I could not make out what you just said.
Do you recognize the symbol on the vampire spawn's neck?
Well, yeah, it's an eye. Not like an eye, like a letter I.
Oh, okay.
You're assuming just probably an initial.
Okay. I really like printing.
And you said there's stairs?
Yes.
All right.
15-foot long stair or 15-foot wide staircase. So I mean, you could all three easily walk side by side down the stairs.
Okay, so they're going down, not up.
Yes, they are going down.
Is there anywhere we can hide these bodies?
Let's Lone Hunter say, let's put them on the teleport circle that we came in on, and maybe they'll go back to where we went came from.
Well, my worry is people are going to be coming through this area. So they're going to be they're going to be they're going to see them. That place we came through was a teleportation hub. Everyone goes through there to get to other places.
Yeah, but if we put them on there, and if we can, if they'll, and we'll see if they'll want, we'll see a couple things. If they do teleport back to someplace, then we know that if we come back here, we can teleport to wherever it is, whether it's back where we started or what. And the second thing is if they teleport any place, it gets them out from view from right here.
But the place we teleported from is a teleportation hub.
Everybody give me an intelligence check real quick.
Well, that ain't going to help.
Yeah, no.
Not for Lone Hunter. That's 8.
Same.
7. We are bad at intelligence.
Yeah, +0.
Yeah, that's
5.
That's Lone
5.
Hunter. That's Lone Hunter.
Yeah,
Sure.
die 20 +0 is 5.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
But
My worry is if we teleport them back to the place where we came from, that place is where everyone goes through to get to other places. So they're going to see them.
the Lone Hunter doesn't care if they see him back there. Is what he's saying. They're not going to be seen here. Our immediate threat. But here again, he's just trying within his intelligence rate of being aka normal level, not very intelligent, not too stupid, trying to see if mechanisms will work, and so he can have them in place. So if we had to run and jump on it to go someplace else to save our butts, basically we'd be able to. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone in Lone Hunter's mind.
Well, the circle we came on is linked to a rug. That's all I know.
Well, this one that we're here now is going back to the teleportation hub where we came to.
Only one way to find out.
Lone Hunter will move at least the vampire spawn's body after we take the robe off it and have it all searched and everything, and put it on there. At the very least, is going to do that to her.
As you place her body on it, you can see a black shadowy mist arise. And looking into it, you can see that in the mist, you can kind of see the background of where you came from, very shadowy and misty. And Salandra, what's her name again? Salandra? Yeah, her. She is sitting there watching.
Okay. And Lone Hunter will holler at her, "Take this body out of here!"
Are you in the circle or not?
No, I'm not. That the body.
Okay, no response.
Okay. But that ain't gonna work. We're sucking when Lone Hunter says, "Let's get down these stairs." Maybe we got to hit. Maybe this is only a one-way circle.
I agree. Let me lead the way. I want to stealth as I do.
Okay.
All right. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, +6. Oh, that sucked. 1d20 +6 is 8.
That does suck. All right. As you walk down the stairs, you can see that this is a multi-leveled area, similar to the inverse
Ziggurat?
ziggurat thing, except
No,
there's only
flashback.
Oh, this is karma now.
in the center of the room. There is a 25 by 25 foot pit that is 20 feet down. And then the room itself is, let's just say there's 20 feet, like ledge all around as you walk down into this room. You have 20 feet, and then the pit in the center is 25 feet wide by 25 feet square, and it goes down 20 feet. And the ledge or the walkway around it is, it's like you're going out and there's a pool, except there's no water in the pool. You can walk all the way around, and you got 20-foot area to walk around the edge of the pool without the water. Now, let me read the thing. This area might once have been a column temple. Its rotting tapestries show foul creatures tormenting humanoids in scenes of slaughter and sacrifice. At the center of this vast space, the stone floor has been hewn to create a pit. This pit is covered with gory remains of past bloodshed. And how this is not in the description of the room, but there is at the northern, you come at on the eastern side of this. On the northern side, there is a great throne, and in that throne is a well-dressed human with long blonde hair. He's extremely pale, with golden robes. And he is sitting in a throne, and he is gazing down into the pit. And as you come a little closer to the pit, not so close, I'm just saying you're still, just enough to look down, you can hear the screams and the cries of birds you were seeing down. There are many, many people down there. And there's a giant bird-like demon eating them.
Oh, shoot.
And one of the people down there is dressed in some golden armor and appears quite lithe and slim. To your eyes, Celestina, most likely an elf or half-elf or something. But these are just humans, and they're getting slaughtered and eaten by this large bird demon-type thing. And the man in the robes looks up and says, "Ah, welcome. Do you care to place a wager on this?"
Lone Hunter will holler because I take it we're across this ziggurat on opposite sides. Am I right?
Yeah, you're on the east. You're in the middle of the east side. He's on the north, and it's not. It's just a pit, a 25 by 25 foot pit that goes down 20 feet.
Okay, and Lone Hunter will say, "Why don't you help him? What's your name, there, cruel one?"
Oh, where are my manners? Where are my manners? I'm so sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Isis. I think that's the name.
Here is it.
Yes.
What kind of name is it? Is it real or is it not?
It isn't.
Well, ism. Is it ism or ism it?
My name is
Why do you not help these poor souls that are down there?
Oh, my dear tall friend. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but you probably mistaken me for being human. I have ceased that mortal coil a long time ago. I now work for the Red Wizards. Unfortunately, I see. But this is my enjoyment I get. They do bring me entertainment. And this is how I get my entertainment. I bet you 10 bars of latinum that the Brock eats them all. Although that golden knight down there is doing a good job.
Lone Hunter will say, "I have no time for bets. I'm here to destroy these red wizards that have that have set themselves against the world of good.
Well then, sir, I must inform you, you have come to the wrong place. There are no red wizards here.
Call off your beast and release those people, or you die now.
If I had a gold coin for each time somebody told me that, well, I probably do.
If
Perhaps
there's no,
you might like to go down there and help them yourself.
if there's no red wizards here, do you know where they're at?
Actually, I do.
Where are they? Is it?
And then he tells you a location that I don't know.
Okay.
But I will prove if you really want. And he'll be like, what you do is you go back to that black teleportation gate. Stand in it and ask to be teleported. And then you go to whichever one of the places where there's an actual red wizard. Which I will look at each starting places to see which red wizard is.
All right. Lone Hunter will want to see if he's telling the truth. Come on, insight. They ain't gonna help him a lot, I don't think. Let's see here. Insight 7 plus 6, 13.
Can't really tell. He seems really enthralled.
All right.
I'm just kind of reading real quick to see if there's a red wizard in here. Down in this area, there may be, and so he'll tell you where. I'm just more.
And the individuals that are being in battle, are they all adults?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because then I don't have to feel too obligated in helping them. They need to take care of themselves because they're not any broken down old ones that look like elders that weren't capable of taking care of themselves, was there?
No, well, I mean, the bird demon seems to be having a feast with all of them but the Golden Knight.
Yeah, but there's
they're not skilled, but they don't seem like infirm, elderly, or child. They're adult age.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that sense for his moral code that he has in law, that him as that Goliath mentality gauges things by.
Okay. A quick cursory glance does not seem to have a red wizard in this section.
Okay.
Oh, maybe there is.
I want to get into the ring to help out the people.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I got a bad feeling on this.
Oh, you do you? Brock.
Oh.
Give me a second. All right. If you would, just everybody go ahead and roll initiative as I look it up. Just cause I'm assuming if somebody jumps down, somebody's going. Oh, I mean, you can just say I stand up here and watch if you wish. Is a perfectly legitimate thing to do on your turn.
9 for initiative.
Lone Hunter got a 10.
Puntik got a 19.
Puntik with a 19. Wow.
Lone Hunter's just too busy asking, is it, ism, is it, questions.
Yeah, there we go. I've found it now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll. Ooh, ism goes pretty good. Rock. 10. What'd you get rolling? Sorry, Puntik?
19.
19 with Puntik. Okay. And what did Celestina get?
I got a 9.
A 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got advantage on initiative. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. Let me roll it again. Maybe I'll get better in a 10. Yeah, I did. I got an 11.
Hey.
Damn.
Okay,
I gotta remember that I get an advantage on this.
Celestina Knight. Okay. Puntik, what would you like to do? You just come down the stairs. You're still about 20 feet away from the edge of the pit.
How far away am I from that guy?
Is
it Ism or whatever?
Ism?
Yeah.
He would be where that number is. You come downstairs. That would be 1, 2, 3. Without going into the pit, but walking around the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 45 feet ish. And if you want
Perfect.
to come real close to the edge, you could cut it down to 35.
Well, do you know what? 45 feet is perfect because I move my 30 feet and I use my 15-foot reach.
Oh, okay.
Because of my pole arm and my reach for being a bugbear. So again, with these long, shaggy arms covered in like an orange-brown orangutan fur, that's kind of what I picture. Like an orangutan with a head that is shaped like Yoda. Like the big ears and the round head. That's how I picture him.
Quick question, Mike. How long has it been since our encounter in the first room till now?
It hasn't been an hour. 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay. I just needed to know that for the hunter's mark is all.
Yeah, you're good.
The first attack I missed. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Damn it!
Ooh.
I swing around, I attack him with the pole arm haft as a bonus action. And I missed too. I missed all 3 times. I got excited, great weapon master. So I just go and this pole arm's just fucking whirling. But he manages to avoid and deflect everything I can deliver upon.
Does he look familiar to us? Like what we ran into in...
So I'm done.
He looks very pale. He has red eyes.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't look like
dressed well, but his features are quite feral. He does not glitter, just FYI.
All right, but he doesn't look like the vampire under the White Plume Mountain that we messed with.
He doesn't. He does have similarities. I mean, you know, like does Puntik look like every other?
No, but what I'm getting at is if he had the same demeanor, then it would make sense for Lone Hunter to say, "Oh, that's what that is. That sucker's one hell of a badass." He looks similar.
Yes, he does.
And so it's more of he's weighing certain situations.
It would not be a great leap of faith to think, dude, this guy's pale, has red-colored eyes.
Kind of like the female, so that we just got done with.
Very feral features, kind of like that other guy.
Okay.
Let me see here. Let me read. It is its turn. Multi-attack. Make 2 attacks. One of his beak and one of his talons. I suppose it could do that instead. He'll wait on that for a moment. He'll just do that. +6. Okay. the bird demon, wham, wham, will lay into the knight, doing with his beak slashing into her, cutting through her armor she's wearing, and blood rips out.
Oh man.
There it is. Oh wow. Not as much damage as you would think, though. Let me go and write his hit down while I have the monster manual. See, I'm flipping through the monster manual a lot in this thing. Because there are multiple creatures in each room. Alright, so that would be the Brock's turn. Next up would be... Oh, there we go. Poontick, Brock, Lone Hunter.
All right, Lone Hunter will take his time there. He's trying to converse with Ism. Is it?
And he now looks quite angry and quite perturbed.
And he's moving his hunter's mark over onto him, and he's just basically staying up where he's at, trying to convince him to stop this horrid mess and help them battle the Red Wizards.
He'll respond, I have no love for the Red Wizards, but this mortal must die for striking me.
Well, he is a friend of mine, even though he's kind of hairy. I agree he needs a haircut, but he doesn't need to die
Choose
over
now,
that.
hell.
And I guess that's about...
You let this sub-creature be feasted upon, or you all be feasted upon if you...
And Lone Hunter will go ahead and move in the opposite direction, that if it's possible, that than what Poontick did, kind of like trying to get into
he moved north up towards the side that he's on, and is still like 15 feet away or so from the guy, slamming his glaive into it. But he's on the north side of the pit now.
Lone Hunter would take to the south side, almost trying like to get to a flanking action and or a straighter view of them instead of off to his right.
Are you going to get?
From where I'm at, I could move 40, but I'm gonna move just the 30 feet.
Okay.
Position myself.
Do you want to stick next to the wall, or do you want to move closer to the edge of the pit?
I'll be next to the wall.
Okay. You can move all the way down and and be on the south side against the wall.
That's what Lone Hunter wants to do, and that should put him and myself directly across from each other. Correct?
Almost. He's in the middle. You're just he's in the middle of the north side of the pit, and you're on the eastern side of the south side of the pit.
Is there anything there I could use to take cover? Are there pillars or rocks or?
It did describe it as columns, so yes.
Okay, so I'll move on down there and take what cover I can.
Okay. The room was calm. So Lone Hunter, Celestina.
I charge into combat with the giant bird demon thing.
All right, so you want to run down into the pit?
Yeah.
It is a 20-foot drop, just FYI.
I will Misty step behind the bird demon and stab it.
All right, do me a favor and give me a wisdom saving throw as you do such.
Oh, okay. That is a 15.
Okay. All right, so you run to the edge of the pit, and you're running to the edge of the pit. You feel something crossing your mind, and then plop down into there, and you're standing right by the bird demon.
Uh-huh. I stab it.
You stab it. Roll it.
Shit.
That is an 11, which misses, I guess.
11 is a miss.
Second attack, I'm giving myself advantage because this is really annoying. I can't hit anything.
Okay.
Good thing too, because I got a nat 20.
Hey.
Divine Smite.
Oh, you want to smite that bitch? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. And unfortunately, I can't make you roll a
That
surge
should
on
be
smite. Yes.
That should be 48, right?
It is a fiend, so you would have 3d8 from her first level smite,
Okay.
plus your d8 for your
Right.
sword. Give me the damages separately, though, if you would, please.
So, normal damage first. 2d8, is that correct, right?
Oh, yeah.
9 normal damage.
Uh-huh.
And is it 68?
It would be 68 with a first level smite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
33.
33. Damn. Oh, man, hard. Okay, got it. And as you bring your sword down upon the bird beast, and a brilliant smash of golden light sears into it, and it reaches up his back. As his arms and wings fly out, and he turns and he looks at you evilly, and black eye cord dripping out from his back, pulling around his legs. He is quite angry.
Yeah.
It is now the knight's turn. The golden knight will spring into action, bringing its great sword over its head and slashing at the bird demon, breaking into one of its lings, causing some damage to it with its great sword, but not failing it. Puntek, give me a wisdom saving throw as Issen looks into your eyes and gazes with its evil glare.
I shall charm you.
Okay. This is not going to be good.
Oh, snipey.
14?
You suddenly feel like he's not such a bad guy. You missed all the times, didn't you, originally?
Pardon me?
You missed. I just noticed I didn't put any damage down for him.
Yeah, no, I missed all 3 times.
Okay. You swoon.
I'm an indomitable.
Okay.
Because this is not good.
You swoon. You fell in love with him?
Oh, I rolled a 1. Fuck, I hate indomitable.
Fucking dominable.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm like dominated.
Shit.
No, he dresses nice.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
You know? Can't be that bad of a guy.
Look at what he's doing to all those people down there, allowing them to be torn to shreds.
He will walk up to you. And caress you in his arms. And give you a little nibble. Which you're perfectly willing to let him do.
Damn.
You actually consider it an honor.
Oh,
Chosen you for this.
he's gonna be fucking picking hair out of his teeth.
Well, I want a different D6. There we go. See if I can do that. As you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
A vampiric bugbear.
Question. So, if you're charmed and you take damage, don't you get to make a saving throw against charm?
Except for the bite.
Oh, okay.
And you take 7 points of necrotic damage, Boomtick.
Okay.
And 10 piercing and 7 necrotic, and just FYI, your hit point maximum is reduced by 7.
Okay.
So I'll just keep track of that separately myself, if you will.
Damn.
Okay.
It is now your turn. You don't get a save because he bit you. You are charmed by him. You think he's a well fucking guy. Just reading to see if you get a save at the end of your turn. Something the charged target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's controls, it takes the vampire's request and actions the most favorable way, and is a willing target for the vampire's bite attack. Each time the vampire and his companions do anything harmful to the target, I won't call other than the bite attack because you're willing, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself. Otherwise, the effect will last 24 hours. He's a good, swell dude.
Damn.
Grim.
You don't know how grim.
So what else would you like to do besides fuck with this guy?
Oh, hug him back.
Oh, yes. Yes. He's hugging you. He's got his arms around you. He's embracing you. He's like, yes, my furry friend. Together we shall... I don't know. Fucking swing from trees and shit.
Yeah.
You look like an orangutan.
Peel bananas with our feet.
Yes. We shall mix as one as I drink your blood and become filled with the essence of you. Isn't that so divine? Oh, yeah, sounds awesome.
Oh, man.
I think Prince might become a vampire here.
Flipping around. Let me see here. He's got multiple targets now, so he's going to use this one. 15-foot radius cloud of toxic spores extends out from the bird demon. The spores spread around corners. Each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
24.
You succeed on your DC 14 Constitution saving throw. The knight fails.
Oh.
And the various people, I'm just going to roll a handful of D20s and see how many of them are left. And see if them fail. Some D20s. There's some D20s. Yeah. That sounds like enough of them. And that's not a 14. That's not a 14 on the die. That's not a 14 on the die. That's not a 14 on the die. There's one. There's two. So I found 6 D20s off the top of my head. 4 of the people died. There are now 2 left. And the knight is still alive, however.
Awesome.
And so that's what he did. So that was the Brock. Lone Hunter, what do you want to do?
The knight gets
Lone
or saving throw, by the way. Anyone within 10 feet of me gets +4.
Who does?
Anyone
Oh,
within
yeah,
10
we'll
feet.
get +4. I'm not rolling all those dice again.
Lone Hunter will go ahead and holler. Let my friend go. Stop biting and hurting my friend. You foul beast, you.
He's charmed.
And then he'll say, let us fight together and destroy the red wizards if you hate them so.
He'll look up from sucking on Lunatic's blood at the moment and be like, you may leave and fight them at the location I told you, which is, I don't know, I'll go through and look at, but that location.
Yeah.
I
don't go.
done fighting them and the Lich Lords.
I don't go anywheres without my friends. So release them. And all your prisoners that you have left down there.
Oh man, dude.
Hey, you shoot for the win when you're negotiating.
And what do you offer me in return?
To defeat the red wizards that you say you dislike.
And what assurances do I have that you can succeed at this task when you bow before me?
Who's bowing before you? I'm standing. I do not fear you.
I'll wait till my next turn and I look into your eyes, bitch.
Well, that may be, but right now he can say that with all truth.
He needs something. He needs something.
What can we offer him? What can you offer him?
He'll who had the red robe that we took off?
You took it off. You said you put it in a pack. I don't know. Somebody else is. Say you have it.
All right. Lone Hunter will pull out the red robe and say, here's the proof that we can do it. We've already taken one red robe.
That's the robe of Mistress Malice, my minion.
So, it's a red robe.
Replacement.
You need a replacement? Use one of those dead ones down there.
They're dead.
So, doesn't matter to me.
Drink from the dead. I require fresh blood.
Well,
this one will suffice.
No, drink off that big bird down there that you're allowing to do all that hainage, carnage. And I guess that will really burn up every amount of time that Lone Hunter in this will be.
This is running a little longer than
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We'll go on to the next aspect.
Still Cena.
I continue hitting this bird demon with everything that I've got. That is a 15.
Ooh, 15. That will hit.
I take 9 damage.
He is barely up.
Second attack. That's a 19.
That will hit as well.
And he takes 9 damage.
Oh, still up. Not in the Golden Knight. And the Golden Knight will definitely finish it off.
Awesome.
As he brings his great sword down, two slaps, and slices off the wings of the Brock. As it dies, it explodes into a black power of ichor, just liquid, as it's all flesh and everything turns into black ichor and falls down into the pit. And the knight raises its visor and looks at you, and you can tell it is a high elf. It goes, "Save yourself, you fools! There is no escaping from Ism in this pit. If you are able to leave this pit, I am not."
Right.
And then, so he just tells you that, and Ism's turn. I don't want to just keep eating on him. It feels cruel.
Why not?
Lone Hunter,
All right.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18 on the die, and
There you go, you're good.
plus 7 to it. So, yes.
You're good.
All right.
You're not feel charmed. What does he want? I'll make you this offer. You leave here now. And I will let you have this sub-creature.
What creature?
And bring me back the head. He's holding Puntik and like.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I was. Just wanted to.
You leave the others in the pit to my domain, and you bring me back the head, and you will bring me back the head. As he looks into your eyes, Puntik, of the Red Wizard's name I don't know, and the location I don't know at the moment. And Puntik, you, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Send him with you, and you bring me back his head, and I will release this sub-creature from my mental domination. And perhaps I will give you more help and information if you show yourself worthy of this task.
To tell you the truth, just give some insight into Puntik. He's actually kind of hoping that maybe this guy can see it so that he gets Black Razor back.
Just because of Lone Hunter's traits and personality and stuff is how he'll react to that when it's Lone Hunter's turn.
And he'll hold his action at the moment. He'll he spit one. He's got 2 attacks or whatever. The other one will be weighted upon something else. Puntik, keep hugging. Okay. Brock, dead. Lone Hunter, your turn.
All right. Lone Hunter will go ahead and respond and say, "You let my friend go, and I'll bring you that head of that wizard as long as you give me positive identification of the wizard."
What do you mean positive identification? I told you it is.
What he looks like, what if he has anything unique that he carries around his neck, a key, a necklace, a symbol, or such, so I know I'm getting the
Brown
right
hair,
person.
brown eye, swirly looking, wearing red robes. He'll have he'll have a key that looks like a piece of quartz on him,
Okay.
similar to this. Reaches into his robe and he pulls out a key type thing. It's not like a key, but it's more like a piece of shaped quartz.
Yeah, no problem. And with that, that's enough for him, for Lone Hunter to know that I'm looking for this particular guy, just not any guy in a red robe.
Yeah.
And he'll say, okay, release my friend.
He'll let him go and tell Puntik to go and bring him back the head of Schmuckley.
Schmuckley?
Schmuckley.
I will bring back the head mounted atop of my glaive.
And Lone Hunter hollered down to the pit. Oh, you down there. Come on, get your butts out of here. We have battle to do.
I'll gladly take y'all out of initiative at the moment if you all are okay with that.
All right.
I'm fine.
Do I need to make a check to quite right here?
What?
Do I need to make a check to quite right of this pet?
Give me an athletics check. Would somebody like to hand down a rope or something to him?
Yeah, Lone Hunter will. If looking around, seeing that they're searching for something to help them up out of the pit, he'll drop his 50-footer rope.
You may have advantage on your check then.
Yeah, cool. Uh, 17.
Yeah, you can make it out. No, none in the ooze chamber. Or at least none in the first room of the ooze chamber. Oh my God, are there any? Area 23? There's a one in Area 23. Does not look like it. (22 and 24). Let's see if there's anything in 22 or 24. My God, you would assume that there'd be some, right?
Well, a little bit, you would think.
Maybe they're in 22. Well, there's a lot of shit in 22.
Oh, you heard that, guys. Stay away from 22.
Stay away from room 22.
Meta knowledge out the bum.
Yeah. But apparently no. Okay, let me see here. Area 33. It's in Area 33. These are places you could go to instead. Just walk in. Oh. There's one in 30. 32?
I wanna say in Elvish to Warhunter. I do not like leaving this vampire alive.
Say what?
I say in Elvish
Not like
to you. I do not like leaving this vampire alive.
Well, we've and he'll reply back in Elvish. Well, we've given him our word, or at least I have. So
38.
We give him our word that we return with the head of the wizard. Yes.
Yep.
Well,
And Puntik is charmed. That is what Puntik's job at the moment is.
well, that's our word. We come back. He undoes his mental domination. Then we kick his ass. Then we're keeping our word, yes?
Well, and a little bit of metagame. That or 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was almost worthwhile.
Well,
The
we're
name.
doing it anyway, so. As far as we know, it's permanent, so.
Son of a bitch. Apparently, there are no red wizards in this bitch.
Okay.
I'm almost done looking, but not quite. Area 49, 61, and 77. Remember those numbers so I don't have to flip back.
All right. 49, 61, and 67.
I think it was 77.
77? Okay. Got them written down.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. That's kind of funny. Okay, apparently there are no red wizards. I got 77 to look up again. And... oh, son of a bitch. What else would he have wanted then?
I mean, if we want to be sure here, there is one red wizard. The one that's over the side.
Yeah, the one I just killed. Or we just killed.
Vampire. Oh.
She wasn't a red wizard. She was working for him.
As far as Lone Hunter's concerned, that was a red wizard, red robe.
So you've already, I guess, if he is wanting a specific red wizard dead, then the one that sent us here is back in the war room.
Well, shit.
Are there actually no red wizards in the adventure?
That might work. Instead. Oh. Oh, shit.
Didn't mean to throw you a curveball.
Yeah, I'm looking. I thought there would be red wizards. Just reading that there would be red wizards around here, but apparently there's not.
And Lone Hunter would ask him instead to try to get this working smoother for you is why don't you leave if you don't like the red wizards?
Ah, here we go.
Okay.
Just found something. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Room number 10. He'll tell you to go to room number 10
All right, 10.
and bring him that head.
All right.
How do we get to room number 10 from where we're at? Okay, you go 1, you go. Where's room number 10? First and foremost, 8, 9. There's 10. So the best way to get there, he tells you to go to the east, the very northeast corner of this room. You go through there, this thing, you then go down some stairs. You continue heading east to this other room, past some doors, and then it'll curve around. There'll be a branch, and you'll head south on that branch into this large rectangular room or pentagonal room.
Okay.
And then south through some doors there, and then you take a left at a 4-way cross. And
Holy cow.
if you don't remember this, say one of you writes it down. You bring him the head of Tyrell Ball.
Okay.
Terrell Ball. You bring him the head of Terrell Ball. And he will let you go. Now beware, for there are things along the way.
Like what?
Like some shit, dude.
Things.
Huh?
Things and stuff.
Things
Well, if he's
and
giving out info, I'm gonna try to get as much as I can from him. I'm gonna pump him as dry as I can.
For example, in room number 4.
Like the doors are gonna have 4 on it, but that's all right.
The doors are locked to room 4.
Okay.
You must go through that room quickly. Ignore the gate.
Let us proceed.
Yeah, just run through room 4 quickly, or else bad things will happen to you. In the room 5, there's Pincheska with 4 warriors.
Okay.
She also does not like Terrell.
Okay. Maybe we can get her on our side.
Leave her alone. And she'll let you pass.
All right.
Next, there's a fire elemental.
Holy
What can
shit!
you do about that?
Long Hunter say, "Holy shit!"
Oh, I'm sorry. Stop short of making contact with any intruder. Can attack. Or leave the room. Ignore it. There'll be a babbling fire. Ignore it. Man, you really do need a Karna for this.
You need a what?
Arcana.
Oh,
Ignore the gate.
Well, we'll just go as far as we can. We don't need him to read us down the whole.
Yeah. This rift is channeling elemental forces. Inside the room, it takes some damage. Okay. Go through room. Oh, hold it. That will go to that. So you wouldn't need to. Okay. Yeah. In the babbling fire room, ignore the babbling fire, but there is a white gate. Go into that white gate. Then you will come to the abyssal gate. That'll take you to the abyssal gate. In which case there are undead minions there under the control of Tall room. Vault room. Slay them, but otherwise ignore those minions in the circles. Which are Arcana checks. And then go to the left. Any demon other than the mains in the area, all demons are eventually freed from their circles by others. They spill out into the zone and attack any creature they find. Okay. Okay. And then after slaying those undead warriors under Tall room, take the door to the left. And there he is. Okay. Sorry. This really, I should read this whole. This thing requires a lot of prep. Just FYI. Not even the little you threw me through, but just there's a lot of moving parts in each of these.
Well, are we in a spot where we can make sense to stop it, to go and let you get where you're comfortable?
It's just challenge rating. Oh, okay. He's reduced threat. He's not the big bad. Sure.
Well, I'm just saying. I know that you're feeling a little uncomfortable, not being as familiar as you want to. We've gotten through some of it, got it started.
Yeah.
We're not in a place where we're in danger. We're in a fairly safe place because of our negotiations.
And Terrell Varn is a spellcaster, so yeah, that would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Well, it just makes sense for us and you.
I would love to continue playing, but yeah, I understand. Like if you're, because at least we're into it now.
Yeah.
So next time we resume, Alexander will be back,
I will get you to that point. How about we role play getting to that point?
Okay.
Or getting to the point before him where there are undead minions that you'll have to
Yeah.
fight.
I'm creeping. I'm stealthing.
Okay. Where's my map? There's my map.
I'm 9th level, and not once has my bugbear sneak attack ever fucking happened.
I'm sorry.
That's alright. I just can't ever roll a decent stealth roll.
Okay. 4. Room number 4. The description. The wood-paneled walls of this long hall are scorched. Cracks in the panels reveal bare stone. 3 mystic circles have been inscribed on the floor, each edged with rough tunes. And if you recall, this is the one he said, just run through it.
Yep. Lone Hunter will say, stay to the edges. Don't run in the middle of it. Come on, let's move. If you're having problems, let me know. I'll drag you.
It's 15 feet wide and 45 feet long. Each of the runes inscribed in it are like 10-foot diameter. The door you come in is on the very northwest corner, and the door you need to go through is in the middle on the eastern. So you're going down a bit, skirting around like you go between the top rune and the middle rune, not to drown, and you run through it into some double doors.
All right.
And down some stairs. Just run through it real quick, and as you running through it, the last one you go through, you can smell a bit of ozone in here crackling.
Ooh,
as you run through.
That smells familiar. Didn't what's his name when he cast that lightning bolt? Didn't we have that same kind of smell? Alex's character is what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
And like that, they're giving it the memory of how we associate it being something not exactly nice to us.
As you go down the stairs, the sweet scent of incense hangs in the hot air of this opulent chamber.
Ooh.
The walls are with silk tapestries in green and yellow, and the floors are spread with cushions. To the south, 2 sets of sliding double doors are set in the walls. Lounging upon the cushions in a obviously somewhat erotic way, as if you had just walked into them, is a beautiful woman dressed in, say, like a Princess Leia style gold bikini.
Ooh.
And 4 shirtless male warriors. They seem quite stout and everything. And she looks up and she says, Yes. What is it that you wish? What are you here for? Did Ism send you?
Ism told us to head this way. We're here to defeat the red wizards. So if you stand in our way, we'll defeat you. If not, follow us and fly on to victory.
Oh, you stupid, foolish little mortal. If you wish to confront the wizards, I will not stop you. You see that white gate in the corner over there? If Ism sent you, I'm sure he let you know that will go to the antechamber of Teralvam. If you wish to meet your doom there, then by all means.
All right. Let me see. Lone Hunter's going to see if she's lying to him.
If you look at the note, yes, he did tell you to go that way.
Yeah, but it's just his character. His character type right now is.
Yeah, they all could be lying. Who's to say
Yeah.
you get that teleportation circle and you're not just immediately disintegrated. Could be a disintegration circle.
Or put right into a big pit fight with Orcus or something. But that would be an 11 for his insight.
You don't get any vibe off her at all?
Okay. Then Lone Hunter will start striding to the white gate. He'll look back at her. You said seductive form and gold bikini, and shake his head and say, if it wasn't for this task to save my friends, I'd show you a good time.
Oh, by all means, if you succeed, I'll show you a good time.
And
So Lone Hunter's headed towards that white gate.
As soon as you step into the gate, you're immediately like, there's the second and disappear.
Okay.
I fall.
Okay. And
and I follow my companions.
Blink and disappear. That would be room number 8 that you transport to, I believe. Room number 8 is a summoning chambers. Here we go. This area might once have been a great banquet hall. It is quite a large pentagonal room. Quite large.
Oh, okay.
This area might once have been a great banquet hall, but its furnishings now lie in rotting piles along the walls. Between the rows of pillars, 6 great magic circles glow, brightly illuminating the whole chamber. You see roaming around through these circles 6 shambling things, 2 armored undead warriors similar to what you have encountered before, and a different new kind of undead warrior also. And they all turn and look at you and proceed forward menacingly. Inside the circles, though, you see a Hezru. In another, you have 4 closets. In another, you have another bird demon.
Damn.
In another circle, you have 10 fiendish-looking blobs that almost look like mud. Human-sized mud that have glowing red eyes. And they are in the circles.
Ooh.
And they don't seem to, they look and they start jumping and up and down. The Brock is crying. The Hezru, I don't know what the Hezru looks like off the top of my head, but if y'all do, that's what it looks like.
No, not really, but we can always...
Now, fetch me. Hezru. Hezru looks like, a humanoid frog demon with teeth.
Oh, so they're humanoid?
Well, no, it's not. It's a demon.
Oh, okay. Damn.
It's a demon. But it's like a body with a toothy frog head. It is large. It's like 9 foot tall.
Damn.
And they're all jumping around and getting excited and moving around, but they will not break the circles that's carved into the stone floor. And they're all like, rah!
Is there a door?
Yes, at the opposite end there is a door, and then you have as I mentioned, the 2 armored undead warriors, 6 shamblers, and another one that looks completely different. Another undead warrior that looks completely different, drawing their weapons in.
Is there any other door other than throughout across the room? Is there any other avenues of possible escape?
Yes, there's one in the door north.
Okay.
And a door to the south, And in the eastern middle of the pentagonal thing, there's just a passage just leading off into darkness. And your directions you got from Isam were to take the door to the south.
All right. And where are we?
You appeared. Where is the white gate? Hell, I want to say you appeared in the center of the room because I'm not seeing a white gate. Except for the 8 in the middle, and that looks like a big white gate, right? Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. And I see the 6 summoning circles, so there's 3 north of you and 3 south of you. And then in the center of the room, kind of surrounding you, are those other creatures that were just kind of walking around, milling around the circles, making sure everything's okay. And they all draw their weapons and come to you. And that's going to be a major battle, so we'll wait for him as well.
Well, I was going to ask the guys, you want to try to get out of one of these doors and hold it, or
I would rather try to run past these guys if we could.
Would you mind if we pick this up next week? I'm very tired right now.
Well, we can run. Let's say we run to the one to the north you were talking about. Is it locked?
Oh my God, he's not so bad at all. Dread Warriors is what the other one is called.
Okay. Is the door to the north locked?
No, it did not say it was, so it is not locked.
Okay.
Yeah, in the description of the dungeon in general, it said all doors are otherwise unlocked, unlatched. They have no locks. They have no anything. They're just like a door handle and you open them.
Okay.
Bars, no nothing. Unless otherwise specified.
All right. Lone Hunter will try to disengage and move himself to the door to the north and open it and go through it to see what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm. That would be the room you skipped via the teleportation sentence.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, is there a hallway or?
Let me just make sure that it is room number. Okay. As you go through that door, it then veers. You can either go left, where you see some double doors, or you can go right.
All right. Lone Hunter will stop once he gets through the door and shuts it. He'll stop there, look around for his friends.
I'm assuming they'll follow you.
Yeah.
And then
yes, sir.
He'll lay his back up against the door, trying to brace it shut, so whatever those other things were can't follow. And then ask, how do we want to do this? They never said there was going to be a whole bunch of crazy warriors that drink your life. That one that touched me twice, it felt like they're sucking my life out of me. No, I understand. You had Ismit or whatever where he did tell us, but just Lone Hunter acting out.
Yeah, we probably should prepare for this more. I still have 7,000 holy water on me, which will probably work against them, but I only have 7 vials.
Which doors are those? You searches the floor in the Okay. We could actually do this one if you want.
Well, that's up to the guys as far as that.
I'm
Yep.
pretty tired right now.
It's up to Ryan, and he's tired. So
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's
We'll call
probably
it.
best.
All right.
All right. Next week I'm actually playing in Todor's Simbaroon game.
Oh, okay.
So 2 weeks from today, we will start with rolling initiative, and you all taking out this Dread Warrior, 2 whites, and 6 zombies
Damn.
in the room with all these other demons.
Oh, shit.
And truthfully, having Talus with you will help out quite a bit, considering
Yeah, he doesn't.
I imagine.
you need Arcana and Well, I don't know. You have Arcana, don't you, Celestina? Even if you're not intelligent, you have at least Arcana proficiency.
I do. Intelligence is 9.
All
we start,
right.
and I'm actually, the more I read into it, the more I'm liking this module.
It's
Just complex.
Anyway.
Yeah, I remember the original. Never played through it, but I remember it was like kind of.
See, this is one module I never played through.
It was 2014.
Yeah, like I said, it's one I never played through. So this is all
This is
new, good shit. So I don't have to worry about metadata anything much.
I like it. I like it, though. I promise you, I will be a lot more prepared next time. I've started into it, and I've got, okay, I get it. I'm getting it now.
Okay, cool beans.
I'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Yeah.